Your new favorite country music festival is here and right in your backyard. The Country Fair is bringing Zach Bryan, John Pardi, Chris Young, and more to the fairgrounds at Chesterfield Amphitheater. May 19th through the 21st, 2022. Grab your friends and slide on your cowboy boots for a 3-day festival experience. Packed with country music's hottest stars, some of St. Louis's most popular eats and drinks, a free carnival with all your favorite rides upon festival entry, an authentic honky-tonk with live music, dancing, mechanical bull riding, and so much more. Kids under 12 free. Get your single-day ticket starting at $20 or 3-day passes now at ChesterfieldCountryFair.com.
Hey everybody, Shane Presley here, Rock Paper Podcast. Thank you so much for checking out another episode. I truly appreciate your continued support, and so thank you for being here with me. Today's episode features my new friends, the Ricters, St. Louis rockers. Had a lot of fun talking to these guys about some of their new music they're working on, playing Pointfest this summer, and we even do some live acoustic jams, something they've never really done. So that was cool to push them to do something different, and it was a good time. Hope you dig it. Do want to remind you, as always, Rock Paper Podcast is brought to you by Roughneck Beard Company and American Rambler, located here in St. Louis, Missouri, over in the Maplewood area. Stop in and visit the shop or shop 24/7 at roughneckbeardcompany.com. Use my code RPP15 for an exclusive 15% off your purchase. Your Roughneck Beard Company is proud to present a brand new beard oil blend, Comeback Kid. Spring is upon us and the world is in rebirth. The pandemic seems to be winding down and life is beginning to resume. Try our brand new invigorating blend of lemon, peppermint, black pepper, rosemary, and ylang ylang. It's the perfect blend to bring us all back to life. Comeback Kid now available at roughneckbeardcompany.com. You can find all their wonderful beard oils, beard balms, junk powder. They got a tattoo ointment called Banger Butter over there also. Whatever you need to take care of that beard and mustache or any of your grooming needs, you can find it all at roughneckbeardcompany.com to date. And use that code RPP15 for 15% off your purchase. Also, big thank you to my friends at Friendship Brewing Company in Wentzville, Missouri for their continued support. Stop in and check them out. Again, Old Town Wentzville, serving up all your craft beer needs, over 25 rotating taps over there. And of course, they've got a full menu of delicious food, from nachos and burgers and flatbread pizzas and salads and whatever you're into. They got all kinds of delicious stuff. And it's spring, so the patio is open, and it's a big old space over there to have enjoy a cold beverage with some friends. And see some live music. You can see First Things First there on Friday, April 15th. Buddy E on Saturday, April 16th. And on Sunday, they are doing, April 17th, they were doing adult Easter egg hunt. So find their full listing of events, their beer menu, their food menu, and everything else at friendshipbrewingcompany.com. Get plugged in on Facebook and Instagram for more information. And that is it for me, everybody. If you need me, of course, you can always find me at rockpaperpodcast.com. Hit me up on the socials. Feel free to email me at rockpaperpodcast@gmail.com. Let me know what you think of these Ricters tunes. And with that out of the way, sit back, relax, and enjoy this brand new episode with the Ricters.
The podcast is kind of like it's like a radio show that's not on the radio. It's on the internet. Does that make sense? Uh-huh. Yeah. That's also like my mom. It makes it sound more confusing, doesn't it? It sounds like this.
Hi, we're the Ricters,
and you're listening to Rock Paper Podcast.
Rock Paper Podcast.
Scissors beat paper, paper covers rock. Rock beats scissors, Shane covers non-stop. Never know what new kind of guest that he's got coming at you. Live and direct on the spot. Could be rock, folk, country, or hip-hop, jazz. All kind of folks that he has. Could be an artist or a comedian to make you laugh on the
Rock Paper Podcast.
double-decker fudge round, rolling round town. Shane coming at you live and direct from ground zero. He's your hero, he's your bestie. Rock Paper Podcast with Shane Presley.
Rock Paper Podcast.
Feel the magnetism pulling me in her way. You pursue the arrow, and I feel it ricochet. Well, it's sweet to the taste, but I'm sick when I wait. But it feels like love, but it melts like candy. Landed on a planet, breathing the atmosphere. Perfume on the pillow, but when I wake, no one's there. Well, it's sweet to the taste, but I'm sick when I wake. When it feels like love, but it melts like candy. You know what you do to me. Ooh, it's sweet when you wanna be. Well, it's sweet to the taste, but I'm sick when I wake. When it feels like love, but it melts like
Hey everybody, Shane Presley here, Rock Paper Podcast, coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri. Hanging out today with the guys of the Ricters. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yeah, this is we're already having some fun today and hanging out, kind of getting to know each other and stuff. This is our first time meeting and things, so this has been a lot of fun already. But you guys want to introduce yourselves for everybody listening?
Sure. I'm Adam. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Jeremy. I play bass.
Oh, hold on a sec.
Do some backup vocals
What happened to your microphone?
on occasions.
Are you plugged in there?
We're good.
Bill.
Bill?
Bill, did you bite the cord?
What happened? All right, do that again. Do your intro again.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm Jeremy. I
There we go.
play bass.
No, wait.
And I do some occasional vocals as well.
I'm Drew, play drums.
And we got a special guest with us in the house tonight, right?
Oh yeah, Mr. Bill Withers.
Yeah.
Say what's up to the people, Bill.
What you got, brother?
Yeah, he winked.
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I've kind of known you guys just through the internet for a while. I've been keeping an eye on show posters and what's happening around town, and I've definitely seen the name popping up, but I haven't been able to catch you guys at a live show yet, or to introduce myself. So that's what's kind of fun about this, having the podcast, having an opportunity where we can hang out and get to know each other a little bit and get to meet and things. So that's what I like to do with this, and like just kind of a fun place where we can sit and talk and play some tunes, and so. I guess since I don't know a ton about the Ricters, you guys want to take me back to the beginning of where this kind of got started for you guys with, you guys known each other a long time before this band, or?
Me and Drew have known each other since like high school days.
Yeah.
So we've been doing music stuff, since then. But what did we start the band in like 2018?
Maybe like 17?
Yeah.
17 or 18.
Yeah, we started it with my brother on bass. We just wanted to see if we could, make some noise. Like we had a couple bands before, just like they went and then, they fell apart. So it was just another attempt. But we started getting some traction and everything. So we kept going with it.
Yeah. Where's Jeremy come in? How's what your brother brother didn't want to do no more?
Creative differences.
Yeah.
And so when did he split? In like 2019? There's actually a funny story, like, the Firebird.
Sure.
So we had talked, we're just like, okay, like he wants to do something else. And so we started looking for other people. So he's like, the last show you'll play with us will be at the Firebird. And then we pull up to the Firebird on that day, and then the promoter came out and they were like, it's not happening. The venue is closing down.
Wow, on that day?
On that day. So we were like, huh. So
no warning. We just pull up with everything in our car ready to unload, and she comes out waving her arms.
So I was like, well, we just had a few people up to our studio space and just had a little show anyway. Yeah. But
man, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, it was a send off.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like, okay. But we just put out ads and stuff, Instagram, Facebook, Craigslist. We were just like, well, we'll just see who
Craigslist
bites.
was a huge hit, actually. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, and we got some people. We met some interesting people. But we met Jeremy, and it just was kind of like love at first sight.
Yeah. They don't make them as cool as me anymore.
Right.
Not on Craigslist, man.
Yeah.
On Craigslist.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Obviously, you hear doing this show this many times now, you hear all the different origin stories of how, and then I hear some of those Craigslist stories, and some of them are, they all like met through Craigslist, and fans doing
We're
great.
to tell you, it's true. It exists.
Yeah.
It's real out here.
Yeah, it happens.
But yeah, it's just it's kind of a crazy thing to think about, that you could just randomly meet a whole band bring a whole band together through Craigslist or something.
Yeah, now
I've
we're
gone
like
on
brothers
multiple.
and everything. It's just like it's worked out really well. So
Yeah. But yeah, man. So you guys been doing this for a bit. You released a record. What was that? 20.
Yeah, like
20?
20 at the beginning of 2020.
That was
like
Was it Easter
right
Day?
before COVID.
Yeah, I think it was around
right
spring.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Sometime in
we had
April.
recorded that before Jeremy was with us.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
we were kind of like, what do we do with it? But we put it out. It's just like a 7 song, I think. So
I like it a lot. Like, I mean, just kind of
not really knowing much about anything. Again, I just kind of hit play on it, and I don't know, it kind of took me back to like kind of a 90s, like especially just the way it was recorded too. That's kind of a 90s, kind of a little more kind of a grunge kind of thing in there a little bit, and I don't know. But it was cool to me, man. I liked hearing it a lot. And,
yeah. I mean, 90s was definitely a huge influence for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up on all that, like Nirvana. I'm a sucker for Nirvana.
Yeah.
And, like Soundgarden and all that.
Yeah.
Well, even like, especially I don't know, man, I could be off, but the way the bass was up in the mix too, I feel like, I don't know, it reminded me like a Primus or something like that. Yeah. I don't know if you saw.
We love that bass.
I've heard that before,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But have a heavy hand.
Yeah, but that's it just sounded good though, and like it's all my favorite stuff too. So,
Nice.
So yeah, I was digging it, man.
Yeah.
But the debut album is out there, but we are working on some brand new stuff, and we got some big shows coming up. But I just thought it was. I think one of the first things I really started to take notice was you guys got involved in the Road to Pointfest, which is happening right now. Actually, we just had last night was the finals and stuff out there. A bunch of our friends were playing out there and stuff. And but I remember. So I think that's when I really started like seeing the name a lot. You guys had advanced on to through your rounds and then end up winning the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a wild ride.
Yeah,
it started.
It was a long ride.
It started before COVID.
Yeah.
And I think we came in right. We didn't come in at the beginning.
Yeah, we didn't come in at the very beginning. They asked us in like maybe already a couple rounds into it. So
yeah, some band had dropped out or something like that, and so they were like, "Yeah, do you want to do this?" And we're like, "Hell yeah!"
We were like the wild card.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we did it, and then I'll mess up the exact timeline, but COVID happened, and then everything went silent, and then it picked back up again in like 2021.
Yeah.
I guess.
2020 was a whole blip.
right.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird to think what it was.
Yeah.
You you guys were supposed to play the 2021 Pointfest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was just the little cherry on top. Like,
Right.
We finally won, like got through the waiting of COVID, and then we won, and then we went to go play Pointfest, and then there was just some technical difficulties, a power generator failure.
I don't know. I laugh because it's messed up, but but I laugh.
Right.
I laugh especially because you tell me the Firebird story. So now like
It started to feel like it was like, man,
all right,
who's trying to tell us something, but we just keep going, jumping over these hurdles.
Sure. Yeah, no, I mean that's all you can do. I like that. It's just crazy luck that the day you guys get there, and then you had to have issues, and then but of course the point and everybody making it right. You guys are on the Pointfest for this year, which another incredible lineup and a great show, and
yeah, we're super excited.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that's
Finally ready to
bring in
hit that stage.
acoustics just in case. We're playing no matter what.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that I thought that's what I remember the story correct, and like, but it just kind of stinks it all worked out that way. That didn't happen last year, but I think it all worked out for the right time and everything, and it's all coming together now. And you guys hitting the stage on May 21st at Hollywood Casino Amphitheater for Pointfest, and that'll be with the likes of Papa Roach and Halestorm and Shaman's Harvest, and
we'll see Highly Suspect again.
Yep.
Yeah, man, a lot of good bands, and gonna be a great day. Shaman's Harvest are good friends of mine. I've known those guys for several years now, and they always throw down, so it's gonna be but yeah, tickets available. Grab those and come on out and enjoy Pointfest out there with your boys in the Ricters. And I think it's cool that Mammoth, WVH, Wolfgang Van Halen out there like that.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's cool that he's on the lineup. So
it seems like this year it's nice to play this one. It's a little bigger again. Things are opening up again, so it feels more like the old Pointfest.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any fun memories of Pointfest? You used to go to or anything? Or
no, the first one I went to, I forget what year it was. Like maybe like 2012 or something. And I think I saw like Greek Fire. Like I saw Moon doing his backflip thing, and I was like, whoa! He's like, it was sick. And,
is that where we had the red couch? Is that one?
Yeah, when they like have it go out on the crowd.
I have a picture of that in my room, and it's actually my friend Kenny took the shot, and I bought it at CD Warehouse, and he was selling some of his shots there, and I bought it, and it's Moon on the couch, and I ended up meeting Moon a little later, and he autographed it, and he like wrote "Riding High" on it or something like that. That's and like, but that was definitely a cool moment.
A lot of trust in your fans, right there.
But that was there's all kinds of. I mean, like, there's definitely a lot of good memories out there at those Pointfest. I've been going for many years.
I think was there one where it was like Bush and the Urge with their reunion, or was that a Pointfest, or was that?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm sure. I definitely remember. I've seen Bush at some of them. I can't. I've seen the Urge a ton, so it's hard to remember which ones were. But they've definitely been at a Pointfest, and
that was the first time I saw them at their like reunion, whatever it was, and I was like, oh my god, who are these guys?
I remember a Bush show. And I'm pretty sure it was the Pointfest one and Gavin like ran out in the audience, like all the way out to the lawn.
That's the one.
Yeah. Which I thought was like super cool. Just everybody got a front row seat at some point.
Yeah, yeah. He came out all the way to the lawn.
Yeah, and then like the lawn swarmed
closed. It was like, how's he gonna get back?
Well, you before that, we also have another fun show coming up. And this was one I'm really excited about because you're also bringing in some other dear friends of mine, the Many Colored Death. Mm-hmm. And this will be April 16th, Saturday night over at Off Broadway here in St. Louis. And the Many Colored Death and Misplaced Religion, who I just recently sat down with, and super cool guys too, and really like what they're doing. And but I've been following Many Colored Death for many years, and they're just a lot of fun, good people, and that's going to be a fun night. So all three bands they're all three pieces, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a little 3-piece.
Power threes.
Yeah.
That was the stipulation.
Right. Yeah.
Power trios.
No, we just met. I think it was Shay is the drummer, and met her at a show when we played with Native State, and I had seen them too, and they was just solid as a rock. I saw they were playing with like Rad Key and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I was like, so it just all worked out, She was like, I would definitely be down to play a show with you guys, and so we're excited to have them.
Yeah. They I don't know, and I feel like there's probably a good crossover with the kind of 90s influences and stuff. Sure. Like so I know they're big.
I just like I think like all three bands, it's all pretty like raw and just back to the roots of rock and that kind of stuff,
Yeah, and you got some live art or something going on too.
Yeah, super talented artist, Metal Priestess. So she's gonna be doing some live painting while we're playing. So, and if you haven't checked out her artwork, you definitely should.
Do it, yeah. And then, so tickets available for that too. Here again, grab some tickets at offbroadwaystl.com, I believe is the website. And so just snag those up and come on out and get a little rowdy on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be good.
It's going to get silly.
Yeah. You guys got, new shirts too for that? Or?
Yeah, we did.
Sir.
Yeah.
We got a new little design going.
Yeah, we got a brand new design we'll be unveiling, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
We like it. It's got, the artwork is kind of like a mix. So we've got like 4 songs we're working on. So it's each one has like a theme in there, No, I don't know if anyone's gonna figure that out, but
maybe at some point they might.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's so we got like I said, we got some big shows. Let's talk about you guys recently released a brand new single called "Runnin'," and this is the beginning of that. I guess you said the new songs that we're working on and stuff. So this is
first one of the batch of 4 is what it is
right
now. Yeah.
So we got let's talk about Running. This was a fun tune out there, available everywhere. Plus we got a music video, and kind of comes around when you guys think about Running.
For me, I guess it was just like kind of writing it like during the whole quarantine thing and just kind of feeling like, you know, stagnant and just really wanting to get out there. Like, you know, when we're doing the whole live concert thing, that's like, to me, that's why we do it. Like, we want to be out there and perform and stuff. And then, you know, you're feeling kind of cooped up. And it's just like, I don't know, this yearning to just like get out there and just go do the thing that you're trying to do.
Yeah, what's the line? Running out the door, heading for the shore.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I definitely feel that sometimes, like, especially being here. I mean, I love St. Louis, and I don't know that I would ever really move, but I think about it at times where I'm like, man, it was like would be fun just to go see something different for a little while.
Yeah, a little change of pace.
Right. And but if I go anywhere, it would be a coast somewhere. You know,
Yeah.
like
I'm a Cali born. It's in, you know, I need to get back to the ocean someday.
Yeah.
He is too.
Yeah.
He is. So it's always like I feel right when I go to a place with a beach.
Sure. Yeah, man. I get it. But also I do love it here in St. Louis. I mean, there's so
No
many.
shade on STL.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's so many things that that the city has to offer, and like plus it's cheap living and everything else. So compared to coastal, but I don't know. That line definitely resonated. Where I'm like, yeah, man, I get that. Like, there's just sometimes that yearning for something different, and
sometimes you just gotta get up and go. You know?
Right.
Put your shoes on and go for a run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's talk about the video. Like I said, this is out there on YouTube and Facebook and stuff. So, what was that day like?
Oh, that was
pretty
fun.
funny.
Yeah,
It was a goofy day.
Yeah, it
was fun though.
You know, we're new to the whole movie or video making process. So
yeah.
But our good friend Ryan McLaughlin and his business Walk Flow, they did everything really awesome for us. So it was kind of like his idea. Like we kind of brainstormed some things, but it was just kind of like, okay, like tell us what to do. We'll do it. I have my hand like trying to act. I'm not much of an actor, so it was a little strange, but it was it was a fun experience, and pretty much just like running around the city all day.
Sure.
Like, yeah.
I was kind of I don't know. I was hoping for maybe some Forrest Gump references or something like that.
Yeah.
There was I definitely kind of felt like that
I think that's like where the vision started, but then it was just like executing it, being like, I was like, we should just get a bunch of extras, just start like at the end of the video, just turn around and be like, it's over.
Yeah. But especially as Jeremy and Drew jump in and start running with you, like that's where I really started like, feeling Forrest Gump a little bit there.
Oh yeah.
Everyone jumping in.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I get it was cool to see you guys getting to do some acting, kind of playing some characters and
it's
and
fun.
stuff. So it turned out real nice. So check that out.
Thank you.
Yeah. And shout out to Ryan and
I love you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What about the song we're in and the new stuff we were recording, and where is that being recorded at?
So we recorded all of it on we did it in one day over at Native Sounds.
Yeah.
Like right on Cherokee.
Yeah.
Little hidden gem.
Sure. Yeah, they're doing great work over there.
Yeah, they really are.
It's a pretty cool studio.
Yeah.
It was with Tom Peeney. He ran the session for us, and then David Beeman up there kind of like got us set up and everything, and got those drums smacking. And then but we've been mixing and doing everything with Tom Peeney. So
nice. Yeah. Well, that so running now everywhere on all your digital platforms and things. But you said there's 3 more on the way, and we got. Is that going to be, I guess, an EP then, or is that?
Well, we're just kind of releasing them one at a time. We're kind of taking a step back from the whole project thing right now. So just going to be kind of just dropping one song at a time, and then we'll put them in a group thing, Just but
compilation.
right now it just kind of feels with the way everything is going. It's just like, we'll do one, kind of market it, and then they just keep going down the line, So that's the game plan as of now. It'll be more than 4. We have another batch that we're gonna get into the studio, later in the summer to start recording. But yeah, as of now, it's just kind of one at a time. You know, make videos for them and just put them out.
And this was Jeremy's first time running. Running was the first single you guys recorded, all 3 of you.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very cool.
First time on the track, baby.
We re-recorded a couple songs. We haven't released those yet with our friend James Ridling, but that was at the start of COVID too. And we just wanted to kind of release some new stuff before we re-released old stuff. So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're just sitting on that.
Yeah, we re-recorded the demo that we did a while ago with him. So
yeah. Well, right on. I can't. I'm excited, man. I can't wait for some new tunes. And like I said, I really was. I've been digging on the Zygote, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this I don't know was. So I'm excited to hear. It's always one of my favorite things. Like when you kind of get to know a band through one record, and then hearing what the next next thing's gonna see what's gonna where they decide to take the next sound and stuff. So, I'm excited to see what else you guys got coming out.
Yeah, we got some good songs on the way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, we did do some of those early recordings acoustic today, which was a lot of fun to kind of. I don't know. I like doing this kind of thing. I talked to you guys about it. How it's just fun to do something unique, a little different than people might see you guys. Like, obviously, you guys like to get loud and have a good time at a live show, but don't really bring out the acoustics and stuff. And so these little living room sessions like this are fun to show a little different side of what you guys can do.
Yeah, it's nice to get out of our comfort zone and put calluses on the fingers.
All right. Well, let's talk about Rotten. We did that one. This was off of the first album, right?
Yep.
So, what about what comes to mind with Rotten? Anything? Any stories that come?
Yeah, well, I feel like that one's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. But to me though, it is really like there's just this one time. It's kind of like maybe it's like a letter to myself sometimes, just about like like self-doubt. Of just like, if that's what you like to do, why aren't you doing it? Why do you care what people think? Just go do it, and you'll have fun. But it was like, I did have a conversation with this like random old guy one time, like up at Coffee Cartel, where that space used to be.
Yeah.
And I was just like hanging out with some people and like playing acoustic guitar, and this guy came up to me and he was just like, just really encouraging. I'd never met the man before, but he was just like, what are you waiting for? And I was like, huh. You're right. So the song is just kind of based around that encounter with whoever that strange sage man is. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sage man.
Yeah. But yeah, he was just kind of, just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you waiting for? Just go and do it, and it's kind of like, you're right. Like, so.
Yeah.
I'd like to say the next day we started the Ricters. Right. But yeah.
Yeah.
He wakes up at 7. Stares at the heaven and sighs as he puts on his tie. The very next day, heard me complaining about how it's pointless to try. His temper rose as his face became red, and he looked at me and said, I think you really know what'll make a spirit glow, but you don't ever let it show. So what are you afraid of? Doing what you really love. What's it gonna take? He said he feels rotten, alone and forgotten, much like a book on a shelf. The ideas I've had that I didn't nurture have come back to haunt me today. His temper rose as his face became red, and he looked at me and said, I think you really know what'll make the spirit go. You don't ever let it show. So what are you afraid of? show. So what are you afraid of? Doing what you really love. Why are you afraid of? Doing what you really love.
What was also fun is Drew's not on the video, but you're back here drumming away the whole time.
Can't help it.
Can't keep his hands still. Yeah.
But it was fun, and also you don't see a lot of acoustic bass, so like this was cool to hear coming through on the recording.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
I love that acoustic bass. I like traveling with that thing. I do a lot of traveling, so it's small, and I can take it wherever I go. So I always have the option to practice, So those acoustic basses are convenient. If you're a true bassist, you need one.
Yeah,
true. In my opinion.
You heard it here.
Yeah,
you heard it here first.
I always I don't know, for the image that comes to mind for me is the Alice in Chains Unplugged,
for sure.
And he's got "Friends Don't Let Friends Cut Their Hair" written on his acoustic bass.
That whole entire video was actually the inspiration of why I even decided to get an acoustic bass.
Yeah.
So it's funny you bring that up.
Yeah, I mean, that's like I don't know, it's such a one. I love Alice in Chains, but that I recently pulled that up because just the other day was 20 years since Lane passed. I went back and I watched some of those videos, some of that unplugged session. And but yeah, so it's kind of crazy to think about that it's been 20 years already. So
yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, that's I mean, I'm not. That's the thing. Like, there's just not a ton of images of There's not a lot of guys that play acoustic bass out there. So
yeah, for sure. I totally agree.
Yeah, but yeah, no, this was fun. Is this you said this is not really something you guys ever do? Like, I mean, but
acoustic.
Yeah,
yeah. No, I mean, we'd like to. I think this is like a good place to start. We've like talked about it because I think we have some stuff that could
definitely
work in the acoustic environment. So we were actually just kind of brainstorming an idea for a concert and like asking a couple other bands in town if they'd be interested in doing something like that. So
do you write a lot like this? Is that
I do actually. Like, I write on acoustic. It's like super sloppy, but it's just like my rough draft stage, so
the sketch phase.
Yeah. And then so that's how, like, a lot of how it works is like you'll be writing these songs and then present it to the guys in acoustic form like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of ways to skin a cat. But
sure. Yeah.
A lot of the ways it works that way, I just like cooped up in my room I have a really, really crappy classic acoustic guitar, but that's like, I don't know, it's like magical to me. Like, it never stays in tune, but that's like my favorite guitar to write stuff on.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think is just some mojo in it or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, sentimental and everything.
It's the nylon strings. They're soft.
It's just so
They're
easy
soft
to
as
play.
silk. Right? It's the nylon strings. Yeah. Which is funny because the strings on my acoustic bass are actually nylon, which is kind of weird, but it's like gives it a floppy sound, kind of.
Yeah.
Or a louder acoustic sound, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But
it feels right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just funny, like, that's just whatever works. I mean, people find, maybe. I think that's probably more common than anything, though. Is just like it's just something about this guitar that makes it. I like it. Like, it might not be the best sound, or might not, whatever it is. But there's something about it that reason why I like it. And,
exactly.
And so,
I don't have a good explanation, but it's like drawn to it.
But yeah, or like I said, or maybe there's some sort of sentimental thing. Somebody, whoever gave it to you, or whatever it is, or those little things too. I mean, like I get that a lot. Like I hold on to a lot of things that don't mean anything to anybody else, but they have meaning to me. So
most definitely.
100%.
Yep. Well, we haven't really talked much about what Drew over here. He's been quiet. Let's talk about some of your drumming and where does things get started for you on drums?
Well, for me, I started young because my dad plays drums, my uncle, and my grandfather. So I guess it just kind of ran in the family. So when I was growing up, we just had a drum set set up in the basement. So I'm just down there, just a little kid, just whacking away. You know what I mean? Whacking away. Trying to learn all my techniques and chops and whatnot. Sure. So that's how it started for me. Just drum set in the basement, just, trying to go as hard as I could. And just kept growing up with it, just kept playing, and eventually started taking lessons, but picked up on like the big like chunk of it kind of on my own, but just like took lessons to kind of like more hone in skills and, expand my knowledge and whatnot. But going up through school, just kept doing like bands and concert band and symphonic band and did marching band. So it's just always been part of my life. So yeah, just been playing. And when me and Adam were younger, we do little bands like here and there, back in middle school and high school and whatnot, and just jam it a bunch of times, and then I just kept playing. Yeah. Man, I had buddies, same kind of, you were doing the marching band, drum lines, and different things, and I got to tag along a couple of those like things over the years, like different camps or whatever and stuff. And marching band was fun because, well, I guess our high school we didn't really have like a drum line, didn't have enough people for that for real. Only 1 year we did, but it was cool because it opened me up to a lot of different like styles and a lot of percussive instruments. You know what I mean? Because we didn't have the drum line, it was just like a lot of marimbas, xylophones, vibraphones. There was a drum set 1 or 2 years, and just a whole bunch of other like fun things to play around with and expose myself to. So it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think that's important, man. I think I told you guys before when I work in the school system and seeing music being introduced at a young age. I mean, like whether even just the days of the recorder and whatever and that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, but elementary. I used to rip that sucker up. The little tiny bell sets. Oh yeah, we had the kazoo week.
I was a black belter. You know what I mean? Climb that ladder to the top.
He was probably playing upright bass in the fourth grade orchestra.
Yeah. Oh yeah, come in playing Ride the Lightning.
Yeah, I bet.
No, just kidding.
But having that introduction at early, and then be able to watch like kids, find
see who sticks with it.
Yeah, develop and find the ones that really have a passion for it and stuff. And like, but it's good to have those opportunities at an early age to be able to find something you really love to do. Like, I don't know. I remember I've kind of told the story in the past, but we had opportunities there, but just quickly learned it's not for me. Like, it's not. I signed up for the band and because like all my friends were doing it, and so I gave it a try, and I was not. I think I picked cornet. It just I don't know why, but I did, and I gave it a shot, and I was really terrible, and my band teacher, some of my friends now tell me like, yeah, you probably had a pretty bad band teacher if that's what they said, but which could be the case. But also but he goes, well, you're gonna have to actually practice really hard, or you can go back to gym class because at the time that's what the schedule was or something.
It was one or the other.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, I'll see you later. I'm going. I was this size in the 8th grade, so I was much better at football and basketball, and I was able to use my size in sports and stuff. So. It worked out much better. I was able to use my talents in football and stuff, and compared to, making music. But music's always obviously been a huge part of my life, and it's something I love being a fan now. I just like, I do think about days like it'd be fun to maybe write and get into, maybe start trying to practice guitar or do something like that. But because it's never too late. But I just. It's not really. I I realized like it's just. I feel like if it was in there, it would have something would have happened by now. Like that to
maybe.
Force me to want to like hey, I should probably try to do this. But so I do feel like we're all like kind of have some sort of something ingrained in us early on to make us find that early find that music in us.
Yeah,
so.
It's funny. I have like the opposite story because I was like playing football and they were like, I mean,
He was a total
pretty small.
jock.
It's probably not going to work out for you. That's why I was like, maybe I'll go to choir instead.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it paid off.
Yeah. It's like, I think things will go better if I'm over here.
Right.
I have a friend, Adam Ray's like gone on. We met through comedy. He's gone on to do a lot of great movies and stand up stuff. And he's crushing it right now. But he talks about a lot like in his high school experience. Like he quit football team to go up for Danny Zuko in Greece for the school play and started and like that's really like what put his whole acting and music and or performing and stuff into his in motion, and now he's like been in big movies and stuff like that, so it worked out for him too. But it's just funny at the time, like he said how like the football coach was all pissed off at him and stuff, and then he's like, but now as like the coach has like come to his comedy shows and stuff and support him and things too. But yeah, I don't know. It's just at the time it seems like such a big deal, but it really like it all works out in the end for sure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about another live acoustic one we did, and this is a song called "Other Side." What do you guys think about "Other Side"?
So this is the one that we are about to release, and this one's kind of like a more personal one. A little bit of a. It's just kind of just about like depression and stuff. Just like the two sides of. For me, like it's pretty personal for me. It's like two sides of myself. Like one side that's like, oh yeah, like let's do this and everything's like working like, and then the other side that's just like, oh, this isn't gonna work out, and like just trying to like get rid of that side. I'm just I don't know, trying to break through it.
Yeah.
Turned off the news and the mood went from amber to blue as the fumes flew in the room. Leave it lie, out of sight, out of mind. Spotted the mold and was told it would grow, and he wrote, even so, it wasn't so. There it is again, knocking on my door. Chance to be saved as the cramp is crawling on. There it is again, knocking on my door. Through the rope, I don't wanna sink anymore.
feel like, I mean, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I feel like there's a lot of, especially creatives that they struggle with this, same stuff. It's like, I know personally, I definitely something I deal with a lot. Like, I kind of shared some stories before we clicked record to some of the a little bit of that, but like, it's just something you go through, like where you just some days you're everything's good, and then you get your one little thing go wrong, and you get all in your head, and you're down, and you saw all highs and lows, and like but it's something. Mental health is obviously is a big part of for a lot of us, and I'm glad people are talking about it more.
I feel like most of the time I like to be ambiguous, but this one is pretty straightforward, which I just thought maybe it's like a good time to just be like open and vulnerable about it, because it's always nice when I hear other artists or talking about those kinds of things. It's like, oh, everybody deals with those kinds of things. So
sure. Is that something? Is music writing these songs, like is that when do you find yourself writing more when you're down, or like you're able to create more and get yourself out of it? Or
it goes both ways, but probably more down, so it's like a double-edged sword. Kind of grateful for it at the same time. But
I feel like there's some, I mean, obviously I love super sad, depressing music. Like there's a lot of it I like, for myself, I do consider myself very positive and happy in my personal life, but I connect to some of these like terribly depressing songs, and I just like you think about where they had to be at when they were writing that song, and like I feel like it does create a lot of great art, but obviously people had to go through some shit to get there, So
it's nice though. You can kind of like use it and make it something beautiful instead of it like eating away at us. So. Yeah,
I got a friend. Lincoln Durham, he's a real talented singer-songwriter out of Texas, and he's like, he writes these like really like dark and almost like gothic kind of things in there. There's some like a lot of heavy dark tones in his music, and that's what he was he's saying it was just an escape. Like these are just things that like for him to get these thoughts out of his head and stuff, and like put it on paper and just get it out there and stuff. So.
Yeah, it's like a healing kind of a thing. It's cathartic and.
Sure. But yeah, man. Well, that's cool. I didn't realize Other Side was one of the new tunes coming up. So it's fun to get a little sneak peek at an acoustic version of it.
Yeah, it was a little abridged too, because there's a solo in there that I was just like, I'm not going to try on acoustic.
Yeah,
say that for the record.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can find more from the Ricters on your Facebook and Instagram. TheRicters.com is the website, so you can follow along there. Again, tickets for April 16th at Off Broadway and May 21st at Hollywood Casino Amphitheater for Pointfest. Those are out there. Hopefully, we'll have some more announcements coming soon and stuff, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, I got a couple of questions for you guys that I've been having fun asking everybody, and get your take on some of these.
Hear him.
Right. All right. The one I've been having, this is a fun one for me. But the day we have the Ricters box set, your action figures, what would be like your 3 accessories to go with your action figure?
Personal Funko Pops. Yeah. for all characters of the band.
He's gonna have a big old wood cutting axe.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the Carhartt bibs on. Yeah. Sheesh.
Oh man, mine will probably be my little figurine to be on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
He's just on a crotch rocket.
Yeah.
With like drumsticks in his book bag.
Right, like crossed up like some bow and arrows.
Yeah, mine is simple. I'm just going to have Jedi robes and a lightsaber.
He's just going to have a piano and a guitar.
That's goofy. I love it.
Well, you are the driver, right? So
he does drive.
Yeah.
He lives this life.
I have a double sidecar, so they're on both sides.
That's good.
Nice, man. Yeah, I don't know. I just these are all just silly things to think about for me.
You gotta make these now.
No, we're making them.
Yeah. Let's start thinking about it and then make it reality.
Manifest this.
Yeah.
Like 3D print them or something.
What about maybe you alluded to it already, but what about a movie or a TV show you guys wish you were in? Do you is that what you think about your being a Star Wars a Jedi?
I'm just a super nerd for Star Wars.
I don't even know.
If I could go to that universe, that'd be,
So don't get me started.
We don't have enough time to talk about that. So for sure.
What about you guys?
When you said that, the only thing that came to my mind, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie. I know you two have, but Mark Wahlberg in Rockstar. That's what I just imagine being the lead singer of Steel Dragon. coming out singing stand up and shout. You know what I mean? If you haven't seen that movie, you got to see it.
No one of them. Oh, dude, I don't even know. There's so many.
Come on, we all know.
Drew would be in Lord of the Rings.
I was just about to say Drew wants to be Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious for sure.
Hey, I'll take that.
Just a beefcake.
Yeah. We're family. I don't know, man. Those movies are all kinds of cheese, but they're a lot of fun. Those movies are and plus cool cars and action and stuff. I mean, I definitely I'm a fan. I've been watching since the beginning, so those are really highly entertaining.
What are they? 19 now?
Yeah.
Fast and Furious 19.
Is that
9? Bill? Okay, 9.
Is that Bill? Bill's joining the show again.
He's joining.
Yeah, he's
you got anything to say, Bill?
He's like, you didn't ask me.
That's funny.
Do you guys do any celebrity impressions?
We try.
We try.
Not well.
Do we?
I don't know. Germ has a pretty good. What's that Jeff Bezos song?
Oh, man, that's funny. I don't even remember that song
Put him
right
on the
now.
spot.
The
Come
little
on.
jingle.
Put you back into it.
I don't remember it.
Talking about Bo Burnham.
Yeah, it is Bo Burnham, isn't it? Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
It's too funny.
I haven't heard that in a while, but I did like that when I
He
first.
said I did hit it pretty well.
Yeah,
Jeffrey Bezos.
yeah. I just thought it was goofy.
Yeah, Bo just won a Grammy for that, man.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Way to go,
That's
Bo.
funny.
What?
No way.
Yeah.
For that.
I told you that song was fire.
I knew it.
I don't know about for Jeffrey Bezos in particular, but for the
He didn't get a cut.
inside.
Yeah, right.
But no, I'm Bo's one of the best, man. That whole inside, it was really well done. So if you haven't watched that yet, check that out on Netflix. And that whole thing is really.
Seen it yet.
Oh man, do it. Yeah, it's really good. Especially if you if I don't know, there was a good mix of, serious and comedy and just to watch it is really interesting because it's just him in his room and during quarantine, and he's so the fact that he was able to create so much inside of one room is really remarkable.
That's inspiring.
Yeah. So he's just a really talented guy. But I watched it at home on my couch and enjoyed it. And then they did, as things kind of started opening up, they did a special screening at the theater, and I got to watch it again with a crowd, and I made me laugh even harder, because all the people are singing along to the parts, and it was just a really fun experience to share with a group of like-minded people. So, really cool special he put out. If you guys are,
what was it called? I'm writing this down.
It's called Inside. Is the name of the.
All right.
So that's where that Jeff Bezos song was on there. And, all right. Let's see. What about a dream duet or collaboration you guys would like to see for the band? Is there a certain somebody that comes to mind you guys would love to work with?
Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, Doja Cat. Oh my goodness. Doja Cat. I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I really
Jack
thought about
White.
that. You said who?
Jack White.
Oh yeah.
Down at
I feel like
Thin
we'd be a
Records.
great band for like De La Rocha. You know what I mean? What's his name? From Rage Against the Machine.
That's
De La
that.
Rocha. It's like De La Roca.
Maybe not.
Is it De La Roca?
No,
yeah,
no,
I feel like we could do a good Rage Against the Machine impression or collab with him.
Do you guys do any Rage covers or?
We throw in some of their riffs, like transitions.
Yeah, just
Right.
riffs,
Tried
as
to-
transitions.
We never covered a
but-
full song.
Yeah.
Just little bits.
Just killing.
Wow, I
in the
didn't know it
name.
was pronounced Roca. That's funny.
Yeah.
You want to do a collaboration? You better learn his name.
I never got to see.
Roach was popping.
Whoops, sorry,
I
bud.
never got to see Rage live, but when speaking of Pointfest memories and stuff, that was I saw Tom Morello was playing guitar with Street Sweeper Social Club that year, and he's up there on the side stage, and there's a whole parking lot full, and there's the back of the hill and everything, and he says something about. I see you, he's trying to people clap or whatever. And he's like, I see you up there on the hill, like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. And I was like, I don't know, I just thought that was a fun moment, like a little nod to some Rage. But
It's got to,
yeah. So,
I got tickets to see them whenever they put it on. They keep on. I'm waiting for you, Rage.
Right.
I'll keep waiting.
They got to hit one of these American festivals this year.
Sure. Yeah, I've never seen him. I'd love to be a part of that someday.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I just figured it would be weird for him to be like, I won't do what you tell me, and everybody's like wearing masks. And stuff
Right,
like that, so you gotta wait it out.
Sure.
Gotta wait it out.
Kind of
That's good.
Yeah. Well, very cool. Well, I appreciate you guys doing this today. Again, join us for some of these live shows coming up. Keep an eye out for brand new The Ricters music coming soon. And again, get involved socially and so you know where we're coming to a town near you. But thank you guys for doing this, man. It's been a lot of fun today.
Yeah, thank you for
having us,
coming
man.
and having us on.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll see you guys Saturday night there at off Broadway.
Yes, sir.
Come on, get rowdy. I gotta see the new stage too. I haven't been over there since they remodeled.
They
So
refinished the stage.
yeah, I'm pumped about that. Give you guys a little more room to spread out and jam.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need it. This hair is long.
All right, thanks everybody. Bye everyone.
All right, see ya.
Adios.